Hi, my name's Kieran from LED Solutions, a local Canberra business here, and we replace a lot of LED lighting. It's the main part of our business. One of the things that we've been doing recently is actually changing LED light fittings themselves. So originally we started with changing halogen and fluorescent downlights and floodlights, office lights from either halogen or fluoros, and now we've been changing LEDs as there was a huge flood of dodgy LEDs on the market that we're replacing LEDs with new LEDs. It's a reason why we focus on replacing with lights that have a 7-year warranty, also from companies that have been around for a long period of time, who have spend a bit of money on their products. And I guess that's it. If you're looking for cheap products, we're not really the people for you. We use quality products from wholesalers that are not the cheapest. They do last and they back their products, but we're definitely not the cheapest. If you're looking for cheap, better off just going to Bunnings or something like that. They'll generally offer anywhere from 12 months to 3 years warranty. But for our installations, we look for 7 years. So one way to know if your lights are good quality is that they're a member of the Lighting Council of Australia. It's generally a good sign that they've been through all the testing and up to Australian standards. A way to look at and to know that a light is dodgy is the size of the transformer. So if we look at this size here, it's a tiny little transformer. It's not even to Australian standards because it's got single insulation coming in. We replaced these ones on a job. They were not lasting and they're actually not even to Australian standards. These ones here, small heat sink. This sort of design was pretty common at the time where they were making cheap LED lights, so you can sort of tell that these ones here won't last. And the transformer that came with this one was really small. So both these lights here, they wouldn't be certified to have insulation covered over the top of them, whereas these lights here are, and you can see that a light that needs to be covered by insulation will have an IC, which allows insulation to be directly placed over the top. Another good thing about the sealed fittings, if you're going for something, is you don't get dust and things falling out of your ceiling, and then during heating in winter, you don't lose your heat through the gaps, as you do with a lot of these fittings that can turn. The gimbal style, that's why they're generally frosted, so they give a good beam angle as the lights diffuse in different angles. Again, they're quite bright, so we normally install dimmers on these in family areas where you don't want them bright, you lower the brightness of the lights. So that's been something that's interesting that we've found. Is we started by replacing halogen and fluoros, and now we're replacing inefficient LED lights. So it's a sign that just be careful what you buy and try and get something that is to Australian standards. And be careful, because if something does happen, you probably, in terms of insurance, if they're not to Australian standards and you've had someone install them, that's something that you'd want to be careful with your insurance. So hopefully that was helpful, and if you're looking for any other questions, feel free to fill out one of the forms on the website below, and hopefully hear from you soon. Bye bye.